pointer. Like I would do it.
So you have the fastest man in the world.
Yeah.
Didn't something malfunction on his gun and he just threw it down one time?
Yeah, he had a firing pin break just like a big
Hell, he's got you couldn't shoot through all of it.
Okay, so your natural patterns of breathing, when you breathe in, when you breathe out, you breathe in, you breathe out, you breathe in, you breathe out. And if you shoot during the breath, you want to actually pause when you shoot, when you're actually shooting, but you don't want to hold for too long, like maybe 5 to 6 seconds is about a good, because if you do hold for too long, there's a lot of, you start shaking, you start getting unstable. You can hold maybe 10 seconds, but that's about it before you really start. But there's a natural pause, a plateau right in about here, about in the middle of the in breath and the out breath. And the reason for that, and I'll hold my hands out and show you. It's like, see, you're right there in that middle pause right there. So you inflate your lung, as your lungs inflate, as they deflate, you inflate, you tend to rise, and when you deflate, you tend to dip, and it just goes up and down. But if you stop in that natural pause, and if you do that and you hold it, then you've got a lot built up, a lot of air in your chest that actually causes you to kind of have an unstable or like that, and it's really hard to, and plus it's harder to hold that breath at that point than it is to hold it at that natural pause. If you blow out, then you don't have any air in your lungs to keep you, and you're kind of deflated, but you're also gasp for air at that time. Find that natural pause, which is right in the middle usually, but you'll have to find it for you, and it's where it's most comfortable.
Deep breath in and then about a third out.
Right, you're not really holding it in, and you're not really blowing it out. You're just kind of where it's just natural just to stop breathing for a second, and you're just going to hold it for just that second while you make that shot. Like if you're doing a stress shoot where you're really, you're out of breath from all this running up and down the range, doing burpees and stuff. Right before you do that pause, you want to give yourself a good deep breath in, and then blow it out, and then pause on that natural pause, and then shoot. And that's a good place to really pull or squeeze your trigger out. But like Ken was saying, you've got that trigger prepped already, so that by the time you get to the point where you're going to pause that breath, you're not, now I'm going to pull all this, I'm pausing my breath. You've already prepped the trigger, you've got the slack out, the hammer's just ready to drop. And like the Beretta 9 mils that we used to use, they're a double action, single action, and that's really easy to get used to. The hammer drop exactly is going to drop it exactly this time, and you feel it and you know it. That's really about all there is to breath, except for, you guys got something y'all want to add to that, or you?
I'll just add to it super quick. Kind of what he's going over is more, in my opinion, would be like range accuracy, like where you're fighting for that money shot versus like combat accuracy. So like as far as like you pulling your pistol out or rifle and having to go to work, you're not really contemplating that super accurate shot. If you've got somebody on there combating, like you want to get rounds down range. So like you're saying, so that breath cycle is like breaking that shot where you want it. Like as far as like you're looking for that precise shot.
Right. Yeah. You getting that, and like if you're engaged in a combat, in contact with someone else, up close and personal, you're gonna shoot whenever you can.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get my breath paused and everything. Yeah. And at this close range, I mean, like us at this range, the breath's not really going to make a difference. But I mean, it will. But to hit here or to hit here is a little bit. It's not a whole bit.
Accuracy. I want to put you down.
Right. While you're breathing, you'll see it moving up and down, and you'll be. If you're shooting long range, you'll see it's hard to get it. You might have to do figure eights around it until you just get where you think it's right on the money, and then click, pow, and it's not a jerk of the trigger, it's squeezing it really fast.
It's timing it.
Yep.